Sorry, you guys, give me one quick second. Okay. Hi, you guys. This is Mental Monday. So, actually, this is not Mental Monday. I'm sorry. This is Mental Suggestions. Today's topic is going to be why do hurt people hurt people? Um, so what I'm going to be doing as well as doing my makeup while I gotta talk to you guys. Um, yeah, doing my makeup on camera. I should be fine. So, anyways, why I think hurt people is because they haven't dealt with what they're going through and whatever they experience, or they're not trying to seek help or get help. And most of the time, those type of people blame everybody but themselves for their actions. Um, I'm a true crime fan, or I would say not fan. Um, I'm intrigued by it, I guess I would say. And what I'm intrigued by is I always want to figure out what makes people snap the way that they do. Because, you hear all these serial cases and how these serial killers, all this nowadays. But I'm pretty sure back in the day it was the same thing. So research studies on my behalf and listening to other YouTube true crime um, YouTubers is that everybody that doesn't get help and end up harming somebody else, even if it's not as far as killing them, they haven't dealt with their trauma or they haven't dealt with the fact of whatever issue they have. So what they do is end up inflicting that pain on others just to alleviate what they're going through or how they're feeling. Um, and that I will call selfish. If you have an opportunity to fix, I'm saying, yourself, something wrong with you, you may need a little bit more attention, a little bit more help than the average person. And then that's you have to meet yourself where you're at. And if you're not going to admit to what's wrong with you, it's nobody else's responsibility to say, hey, something is wrong with you. I think you need some help. Unfortunately, I will say, we live in a society that people are like, well, you should have told me I affected you, this and that. It's like, come on now, I shouldn't have to tell you who you are and what you're about. And let me see. Um, Jesus. Anyways, I just believe that. Let's see. Okay, ain't bad. Like I said, I just believe that goes back to a couple of video goes I was saying, holding somebody hostage for your mental illness, for your issues, stuff that you don't want to deal with. It's not up to them to fix you. It's they have their own selves they have to fix if they need to fix it. Um, but also you got to have some type of. I messed up there, so. You gotta have some type of accountability for yourself. If you don't even have that, you're not gonna acknowledge that you have issues and you need help. You're not gonna acknowledge anything else. It's gonna be somebody else's fault. Um, hurt people because they don't deal with their own crap. They don't deal with their own shit. Um, like before I got on my medication, for example, I was drinking, and when I got drunk, the bold Kendra or the Kendra that was suffocating herself, when when she wasn't drinking, I exploded into this. I don't care, you could be slightly irate, individual that was inebriated enough to stand up for herself, but at the wrong times. You get what I'm saying? So what I end up doing is hurting a lot of people around me because I didn't deal with my issue in the healthy way. Um, it wasn't that I wasn't dealing with my issues. I just wasn't dealing with it in the serious and in a healthy way um, that you should. What was I about to say? Give me 1 second, you guys. Y'all see everything in the back now. But anyways, um, even like I said, even studies show in true crime situations, a lot of the people they snap based on some type of trauma, or sometimes they just fucking snap. It's and that's the thing that I say that people have to be watchful for, and especially for your own safety, because it is people out here that's their intent is to hurt other people to alleviate their pain, and they're not thinking about how that will make you feel, or if you just so happen to be a victim of theirs, or uh, a rebound of theirs in any sort of way, relationship, bystander, whatever. Um, that causes another individual to hurt a person. Um, I just say the best thing you can do in those situations, and because it's some out here that's hurting people because they haven't got their stuff together. They haven't dealt with the fact that maybe I'm a little bit off than a natural person. Maybe I just don't care. Maybe you got to figure out what, I'm saying, to start caring so you can start, I'm saying, seeing that other people care about you to support. I was saying off subject, but I was saying today, like, um, what does mental suggestion means? And where did it come up? Why did I come up with it? So I wanted to kind of like off subject explain this channel is for. The channel is basically it's for me. It's the meeting in the middle, the meeting in the middle, meaning that we haven't got to addiction, and we know we have a mental issue, or we are dealing with some type of PTSD affecting our lives now, that we want to help or get the support to change it, or better it, either way, wherever you're at, wherever you are in your life. um this is what I mean by the middle. I'm here to support people just like the support I have or other people have from me. um this is the channel where we're gonna laugh together, we're gonna cry, we're gonna laugh together, we're gonna cry together. You're gonna love to hate me, but it's gonna be honest. Don't ask me any questions you don't want the truth about. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I figured that would be better, but I guess not. Um, like I said, mental suggestion is that middle. Meet me in the middle. And that means meet me where I'm at. You know, right now where I'm at is I know my situation can become addiction if I don't help myself first, and I don't care for myself and acknowledge that I have something wrong with me that I need, you know, a little bit of extra help on, and take that initiative to get that help. Acknowledging where you're at and meeting yourself where you're at is very important when it comes to being hurt. We all have to live on this earth together, so we need to reconsider how we treat each other. Um, I know we got a long way to go, but it starts with that one individual. And I can't speak for everybody, but I can only speak for me. So the support I have support for people who want to be helped and met and be able to meet in the middle. That's where my support comes from. I'm sorry I was supposed to do my makeup on this camera, but I really didn't see what was going on. So everything is like natural. So I figured I'd skip it. Um, but like I was saying, meet yourself where you're at so you can stop going out here hurting people or putting people in a situation or holding people hostage from your mental illness or from your issues, even if they're not mental illness. If they're issues that are not solved by you, but it's put pent on somebody else, it's unfair and it's, you know what I'm saying? This is you hurting people. This is hurt people situation. The only way to get out of that situation is to meet yourself where you're at. Me, I had to meet myself where I was at. I have to meet myself where I'm at currently and still. Um, like when I first started my YouTube, I told you guys who I was, and me trying to me did overdose on December 24th of medications and counter pills and stuff like that. I think about that day all the time. Like, Kendra, where were you at to go that far? And it was like I gave up. Fuck it. And one side of me was like, shit, I got stuff to do. So that one side reached out to my brother and my mother, and they came and, ambulance or whatever. Honestly, I don't know what happened once they got here or when they got here. I didn't even remember how I got to the hospital. Um, so I say this to say, even if you're not out there hurting people, if you're hurting yourself, you're still a person. You know what I'm saying? And that's the time where you need to reach out and get help. And this is what this channel is for, is to support the people that are in the middle, that don't feel like people see them. Me, when people, when I think about off subject, but when I think about when I die, or people opinion about religious people opinion about, okay, what you want Jesus to question you about. Honestly, if Jesus never acknowledged me, you know what I'm saying, and we just met eye to eye in heaven, to be honest, I will be okay if he just saw me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Eye contact. We made eye contact. Nothing else. And the reason being is because of my history of abuse, of reaching out to other people and people just turning away. You know what I'm saying? Or blaming me. I my wish or my thought is hoping mentally, you know what I'm saying? Not now, and I'm still working on it day by day, but I wanted somebody to see me and save me from that 7-year-old girl. You get what I'm saying? But as I get older and I start to understand myself, I realize that 7-year-old girl has saved herself. You get what I'm saying? Even though everybody turned their back, it's okay because that 7-year-old girl is me, and I saved myself. You get what I'm saying? So even if you're not out here hurting somebody else, if you decide to commit suicide, if you decide you don't want to talk to anybody when you get to that level, or when you get depressed, if you're not suicidal, if and when you want to when you want to grab that addiction, but the results are shitty, this is meeting me in the middle. This is what mental suggestion is for. Is we as a community, I hope to create a community, and you know what I'm saying, that we start to support each other. Because at the end of the day, we all have to live on this earth. People who talk about black, white, police colors, or whatever the hell in a crayon box, I don't know what the fuck going on, but it didn't take individual race or color to make this world. It took I mean, it didn't take the black, the white, you know what I'm saying? It took a lot of different cultures to create this world and keep it functionally running. So why are we still arguing over petty shit? You get what I'm saying? I believe you have to choose what you want to die with. You know what I'm saying? And you can die with hurting other people because you're hurt, or you can die with healing yourself, moving forward, being great, supporting yourself and being able to have the ability to support others because we live on this earth together. Um, and I definitely don't want to be one of those enslaved if another species come on this earth because we couldn't get the colorization together. I definitely want to be enslaved because I got some moron that's still talking about the crayon box when we getting ready to be enslaved by aliens or some stuff like that. If there's, they're like that, or if there is an existence of that. I'm open minded, because I know there'll be, first of all, we are not the only life source on this earth, period. Don't like it, get over it. You know, we're just on top of the food chain. That's what it is. And people get that confused. Um, but like I said, hurt people, my reason, in my opinion, about why people hurt people is because they ain't dealt with that shit. And those people, those are the people you also want to stay watchful for. And if you don't like that type of people, don't hang out with them as much until they get their shit together. You get what I'm saying? Because what you don't like but you hang out with, you still end up. I'm spending my time enjoying the fact that I am by myself. I ain't got to worry about no boyfriend. I ain't got to worry about no mama. I ain't got to worry about nobody in on my getting on my nerves or not like that. Um, my daughter's birthday getting ready to come up, so I'm excited about that. Hopefully, I'll be able to talk to her. You know, I'll eventually get my butt up there and go see you. But anyways, my message, if I was to end this, is hurt people that hurt people, get your shit together. Stop hurting yourself. Because at the end of the day, you can think you're hurting everybody else, but you're hurting yourself because you're not giving yourself a chance to grow to be greater than what you already are. You're already great. Let's be greater. What's greater? Who you want to be. Choose who you want to be, because whoever you want to be is who you're going to die with. I'm just saying, hurt people. And when you're out here hurting people, hurting other people, you're not just hurting them, you're hurting yourself. You're limiting yourself. You're limiting yourself to barely no opportunities because of your energy is used in the wrong way. It's being manifest in the wrong way. It's being projected in the wrong way. You get what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna treat you better than you. And if you're out here giving somebody else hell, as I repeat, you're giving them the same unfair opportunity you giving yourself. You can choose the way you want to spend your life. Choose the way you want to direct your energy. Everything is in your control. If you don't believe that, then you're going to continue to go down a circle of blaming everybody else for your shit and doing fuck shit. But the ones that want to grow, the ones that want to meet me in the middle, the ones that understand that we all created this nation, and we all, you know, we're living amongst it, and we're keeping this nation going right, going around, this world going around, the better off we'll be. You get what I'm saying? I'm not spending my energy on being racist. I'm not spending my energy on spending time with ignorant racist fools that's that hurt people. I ain't got time for it. Why? Because I'm building this over here. So when they try to give me stop marks because of whatever personal vendetta they have with black people or white people or whatever the fuck going on nowadays, I can overcome that instead of joining that. Hear me again. I can overcome that instead of join that. My energy is not going to ever be spent on negative, dumb bullshit. Period. Period. It doesn't make me grow. It don't. My energy can be spilled. Your energy can be spilled on making yourself greater than what you already are. Think about it. Like I said, the ones that want to meet me in the middle, here we are. Let's show our support. We got to live together. Why not? But anyways, I close out with, guys, thanks for the opportunity for letting me be in host and, kind of talk to you guys about talk to you guys and kind of educate you guys, in my opinion, about how to treat each other, how to live amongst each other, how mental health affects a lot of us, and how we should, my suggestions on how we should get along and just deal with stuff so we can move on to the next and be better than what we are. So I wanted to take the time and say I appreciate you guys, the ones that listen, the ones that even take 10 seconds at a time to actually view this video. And you guys have a good evening, a good weekend. Bye.